Hi, it's me. This week I'm bringing you this cranberry smoky eye with wings for days. If you like lashes that are so big you can't even see your eyeshadow, then keep on watching. So today we're gonna start with Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. This is my favorite for summertime. I'm just gonna focus this on the high points of my face because I do not wear foundation. I'm gonna avoid my T-zone and any sort of red spots. We're gonna go in with some concealer on the eyes. Right now, I'm just using a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Light. I'm just gonna buff that out with the butt of a beauty blusher. Now I'm gonna set that primer with a shadow closest to my skin tone. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with a blending brush of your choosing. And I'm gonna go into this Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette and take the shade Frappe, which is right there. It's sort of between a cool and warm toned brown, and it's a perfect crease shade. We are gonna go for a smoky eye today, so I wanna really blow out this shade. Okay. So first crease shade is laid down, and next I'm gonna go in with Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear. I love this shade. And just with a more precise focus, more in the crease, I'm just going to buff that in using a combination of circular motions and windshield wiper motions. And you'll notice that I'm taking this darker crease shade and just flicking it outward at the end. I want to blow it up really nice in the middle, and then I'm just going to flick it outward. I'm not keeping it tight to my outer corner. Just want to give it slightly more elongated effect. Next, I am going to deepen up that crease even more, and I'm going to go in with a cranberry shade. Burlesque eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. This whole thing might end up being Makeup Geek. I don't have a plan. For this shade, I'm going to take a more precise blending brush. This is the Smith 235. As you can see, it's kind of similar to the brush we used earlier, which is the Smith 232. I'm gonna turn it to the side. You can see it's a little bit thinner on the side and then fluffy with the tapered point. Perfect for deep crease shades. Really get into that socket. It helps if you raise your eyebrows so that you're really getting the whole lid in perspective. Go back in with that first blending brush, no additional product, just whatever's left, and buff out the edges. And then with that same shade and brush, I'm going to take the flatter side and use it sort of like a packing brush and just place it on the outer corner of my lid. Getting smoky. Keep building up that outer corner shade until it's to your desired pigmentation. Alrighty then. Let's go in with a lid shade. If I had a brush. Great. The brush I'm gonna be using is the Smith 256. For my lid shade, I am using Cranberry by MAC Cosmetics. Really douse that brush. Tap off the excess, and I'm gonna start on the inner corner. Clicking my tongue all day and night. Clicking my tongue all day and night. I'm going for a liquid liner look today. We're going in with a wing, y'all. For my liquid eyeliner, I love the NYX Liquid Black Liner. It's so good and it's so inexpensive. So when I start my liquid liner, I always draw a very thin line across my lash line first. Never said anything so nice about myself. Liner's on, you guys. So next I'm going to take this beautiful concealer right here. This is the Maybelline concealer in shade Light under my eyes. I just like to sweep it on across, you know? And a little down the bridge of my nose. And with a damp beauty blender of your choosing, I like to use the Beauty Blusher, which is the middle size. Bounce and buff that concealer out. The great thing about this concealer is that it's buildable, so if I ever feel like it didn't completely cover these really prominent dark circles, then I'm just gonna go in with another light layer. Just a couple dabs. Awesome. So blended. I'm gonna set that with my trusty Real Techniques setting brush and my also trusty Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent. I wanna have a really light hand with this because loose powder is more drying than pressed powder, and we all know the problems I have with dryness. Once my concealer is set, I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that translucent powder and go up to my forehead here where I would normally get a little oily. It just really mattifies the area and makes it look poreless. Poreless. Once more into that translucent powder, and I'm going to run this in the hollows of my cheeks where I'm going to contour later. As someone who doesn't wear foundation, this is a very important step in not making your contour or blush or bronzer come out patchy. This just helps everything blend. Now that we just powdered the cheekbones, I'm gonna be using NYX blush in taupe to contour. I love this blush. It's the perfect contour shade. It's cool enough, but it also has a little bit of warmth, which is funny because in the pan, it looks almost gray. So that scared me a little when I first tried it, but it just looks so beautiful as a contour. To contour, I am using the Smith 112 brush. I love this brush. As you can see, it's a little worn. Just focus that right in the hollows of my cheek and blend in circular motions upwards. I don't want to go too crazy with this because we are gonna bronze next. If you thought we weren't gonna bronze, you were so wrong. Bronzing with the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce, another beautiful bronzing shade or contour shade for light skin tones like me. With that, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques blush brush. Not going too ham with this either. We just want to warm up the face a little bit. Into the temples and up on the sides of the forehead. Run it along the top under my hairline so we keep this open sort of like halo of light in the center of my forehead. Make sure everything's blended as it possibly can be. And then we're gonna move on to blush. Today I'm going to use the Too Faced blush. This is Love Flush is what they're calling it. How cute is this packaging? If I'm being honest, it's 100% of the reason that I bought it. But now that I have it, it's an awesome blush too. This is in shade Baby Love. I think this would look great on any skin tone. Taking that same brush, the Real Techniques blush brush, focusing it more on just on the tip, and I'm going to be placing this in the middle of my cheek. I don't wanna go far. Oh boy. I don't wanna go too far in toward my apples because that's just gonna muddy this area up, and especially as someone who has a lot of redness right here, I don't wanna draw any attention to that. And we're flushed. I feel so cliche saying this is my favorite part of my makeup routine, but if it's the truth, it's the truth. Highlighter. I love you. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. This continues to be a staple in my collection. The shade Pink Heart in here. Woo, buddy. Normally I would go in with a pink highlight there, but I'm feeling a little frisky. Liner. Frisky, that's how you know. So I think I'm gonna go in with Blue Ice, which is the one just above Pink Heart. Obviously has a little bit of a blue shift, but it's really great because it's light, 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 light. Oh my Dios mío. Ah, wait. Oh, look at the light. Oh, look at it. There it goes. I always like to take it up into the temples and just run it above my brow to my hairline, right above the arch. Yes. I love this. I look iridescent, and if that is not the goal of life, what is? I know I said I wasn't, but I am gonna use Pink Heart a little bit. And I'm just gonna focus that right on the highest point of my cheekbone, just to add a little extra oomph. I'm gonna take Pink Heart and run it down my nose. And a little of Blue Ice and Pink Heart mixed on my Cupid's bow. Ha, pretty. And to finish off this eye look, I'm gonna go into the lower lash line, sort of mimicking what we did in the crease. So I'm gonna take that same first shade, Frappe, from the Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette on a 220 Smith brush. Now we're going full smoke today, right? So sort of like we did in the crease, I'm gonna take this shade and blow it out the most. And then as they get darker and darker, get more precise and closer to the lash line. Next shade is that Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and same deal, smoke it out. Now for that last dark shade, Burlesque by Makeup Geek, we're gonna be going in with a pencil brush. Any pencil brush will do. I actually don't even know what this one is because the label's rubbed off. We wanna focus most of the product on the outer corner and as close to lash line as you can get. Now before we do lashes, I am going to go in with a dark eyeliner color. Really any will do. I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Corrupt, which is a really beautiful dark chocolate color. Just going to tight line my upper waterline. Now I'm gonna do lashes off camera and I'll be right back. The lashes I'm wearing today are Violet Voss I Do, but spelled like E-U-I-E. Do you get it? It's for brides. Now for lips, I'm going to be priming with ColourPop Lip Primer here, and going in with Jeffree Star and Manny MUA collaboration. This is in the shade Daddy. It's like a cool toned, medium nude color, and it's so gorgeous. All right, you guys, this is the completed look this week. I went with a cranberry smoky eye and cool neutral lip. I hope you love it. I'd wear this look on a night out, to the theater, to dinner, wherever. This is not a daytime look for me, but if this is a daytime look for you, get it, girl. Wear this to the grocery store, wear this to school, wear it to the gynecologist. You do you. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. If you think these lashes are too big like I do, sound off in the comments below. Tell me what your favorite fake eyelashes are to wear and maybe I'll try them out. If you like what you see, click the hit the subscribe button below and follow me at Lauren Marie NYC on Instagram. See you guys next week.